Hello, I am inspecting immunology. Not only is that my screen name, but what I intend to do on this channel. Are you aware of the system that is constantly waging a battle within your body, defending you against microscopic invaders? I'm going to inspect immunology to answer different questions that you may have. I first became interested in immunology when I was an undergraduate majoring in biology. There were introductory courses in biology that I had to take. Not all of the information in the courses interested me, but there was one topic that stood out from all the rest: immunology. The information only took up a section or a chapter of the textbook, as I recall, but it changed my life. Later, as I advanced in my degree, I had the opportunity to conduct research as an undergraduate, which is where um, which is when I obtained experience in immunological research. I worked on different projects, and the hands-on experience really solidified the information that I was learning in the classroom. After graduating, I worked at a startup company where I assisted with immunology-related research. Now, I am a PhD student studying immunology. As I have not graduated yet, I cannot say that I'm an expert, but I'm trying to become one. I think that immunology is important and it plays a role in our lives every day. We usually do not think about it until something goes wrong. My love for immunology began after I became fascinated with the knowledge that there are cells in the body whose purpose it is to defend the body against viruses, bacteria, and parasites. This picture represents an army of cells lined up, ready to go. Of course, this is not how cells actually look within the body, as they are located throughout it, but it gives you a good mental image of the purpose of the white blood cells. These cells act in a unifying, strategic way, as if we each have a small army inside of us, ready for anything. As soon as we get a cut in our skin, the bacteria that are always present on our skin enter our body. Our immune cells go to the battlefield, eating up the bacteria, send signals for other cells to show up. They form walls around the bacteria to prevent the bacteria from going to other parts of the body. And these cells break down the cell walls of these invaders so that the bacteria gets destroyed. The first time I heard this, I was so excited. I could not believe that I was missing out on so much information that I was constantly doing every day. This is what led me to start studying immunology. Everything that I learned made me want to learn more. It is like these cells are little robots for most people. These robots work flawlessly, meticulously, scanning all the cells in your body to see which ones are infected, or working with other cells in a really precise manner. It's like they are programmed to seek and destroy invaders. But they are not really robots. They are just cells in your body that form functions like all the other cells in your body. So this represents instances where cells do not work together and do not function like they're supposed to. In this representation, the cells are moving erratically. In some cases, there are people who have been healthy for years, decades, and all of a sudden, their immune system starts going haywire, and their immune system starts attacking their own body, resulting in autoimmune diseases. I think this is crazy. It's as if the cellular army went rogue, or that there was a mutiny within your body. Information like this makes me want to learn more about immunology and try to make sense of this cellular army. So, if immunology seems like something you would be interested in, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel to receive regular information about immunology. Believe me, it's a fascinating subject. Of course, there is more to immunology than just cells. There are also antibodies. These guys are fascinating too because there are different kinds of antibodies and they have different functions, which we can talk about later. Antibodies are able to become more specific or stickier to the bacteria and viruses with time so that antibodies can stick to them and prevent these bacteria and viruses from causing so much damage within our bodies. So, antibodies are generally effective at neutralizing the enemy. Surprisingly, there is a type of antibody that can contribute to allergies. This is not such good news for people who face allergies in the spring and fall seasons, and those who suffer food and animal allergies. There are just so many different things that I plan to talk about in the future besides cells and antibodies, because I find it all so interesting. This is why I plan to study immunology for the rest of my life. I've come to learn the beauty and complexity of it, and how much it applies not just to ourselves within our bodies, but to other aspects of our lives that we had no idea were occurring. For instance, I think it is amazing that technology has recently been able to manipulate antibodies. Antibodies are used in research all the time, not just in the field of immunology, but also the fields of microbiology and biochemistry, and can be used in other fields, which we can talk about later. Antibodies are also used in the health field and are used in food production. Is it healthy for us? Is it harmful? Where can we get reliable information so we can protect ourselves? These are just a couple of the many questions that I would like to inspect. It is my opinion that despite how exciting immunology is, it is a difficult subject. I would not force my worst enemy to study as much as I have from textbooks if they did not want to. This is another reason why I wanted to create this channel. Immunology is important and complicated. Some of the complication and understanding arises from the limited amount of sources of information that are available. There are journal articles being published every day, but how many non scientists understand them or know if these articles can be trusted? In the past, some of these peer reviewed, published papers that people have relied on for information have turned out to be false and have been retracted. How do you trust that what you are reading is true when it has been peer reviewed and experts have signed off on it, but later come to find out that the paper has been retracted? If it is later retracted, how do you know that new information being published is true? I plan to inspect these questions on my channel. I would like to share my experiences with you in regards to these issues, and maybe my experiences can help others. Overall, I would like to spread my joy of learning about immunology to you and to others so that you may gain something from it in your life. My opinions and experiences are my own. Feel free to ask me questions in the comments section and share with others. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for regular updates. Thank you.